Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Yesterday you received an adding and subtracting worksheet. Adding and subtracting fractions. Today we go over 3 of those problems. Earlier today I recorded myself going over 3 of the other problems. So that will be 6 of the problems. Later today I will be recording myself going over 3 of the other problems. So that would be a total of 9 problems that you could have as free answers if you pay attention. The first one I'm going to do is 4 subtract 13/7. 4 subtract 13/7. Now we had problems with this type of problem yesterday. There was panic. There was tears in the eyes.
That's sad.
I know, right? 4 minus 13/7. Now, oh yeah, I got to go to Team Shake because I paid 99 cents for this. I got to get my money's worth.
I think you've already got your money's worth.
I don't know about that.
I know about that.
Paul, what is keeping us from subtracting this how it currently looks? Good. So what we need here is a fraction for 4. A fraction for 4. Ashley? Hey, congratulations on being the GOB team.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And Riley, thank you. Congratulations for you as well.
Wow.
So, Ashley, how can I make the whole number 4 into a fraction?
You can try. Okay, I don't remember how I did this, but I just did this at home.
Okay. All right. Anybody have an idea how to make a whole number into a fraction, Phoenix?
So since 4 equals 4 fourths, I would put it in 4 fourths.
That would equal 1, though. 4 fourths would equal 1. Remember, if here I have 4 fourths, and that's the same as 1. Okay, so not 4 4. Riley?
Maybe 2 fourths?
No, that wouldn't equal 1. That would equal a half. Ashley?
You could try to turn it like 4 times 7 equals 28, so you could do 28 sevenths. And then add it up and then divide it.
Okay, but I want to start by changing this. I mean, you're right here. I mean, you're... Zen?
Change it to 4 once because
Good.
it's 4 wholes.
4 over 1. Now, if you remember how we change, so that's for any whole number. You can change any whole number into a fraction by simply putting it over 1. Because if I were to say this is an improper fraction, I would divide my 1 into 4, and it would go in 4 times. So it's just taking this improper fraction and changing it to a whole number, and it would be 4. It would have a remainder. So now I have 4 over 1, and I have 13 over 7. 4 over 1 and 13 over 7, but we're not quite there yet. Eden, why are we not quite there yet?
Because in order to subtract them, you have to make them have the same denominators.
Good. They have to have a common denominator. They have to have a common denominator. So, do you know what the common denominator would be, Eden? We have 1 and we have 7. It'd be 7. Multiples of 1 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I change these so that they're both over 7, I already have this one over 7. I need to multiply 4 over 1 by a fraction that equals 1. Because if I multiply by 1, it doesn't change the value. I'm Team Shaken. Riley, what fraction would I multiply by? Okay. 1 times what equals 7?
1 times 7.
Good. Since I need it to be able to multiply straight across and be equal, I have to multiply by 7 over 7. Because any fraction that has the same numerator as denominator is going to equal 1. So Riley, what is my numerator here? 4 times 7 is? 28. And so I have 28 sevenths and 13 sevenths. 28 sevenths and 13 sevenths. Natalie, what would be my answer then?
15 sevenths.
15 sevenths. And how'd you get that?
Because I subtracted.
Oh, it's a subtraction problem. See a bunch of people in my first class that were like, that would be 41 sevenths, dude. And I said, well, no, because it's subtraction. They're like, oh, wow, I didn't pay attention. That's horrible. So you said 15 sevenths?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know there were kids with that deep of a voice.
I know, right? It's crazy. When they get frustrated, they talk with a deep voice. All right, so 15 sevenths. Zoe, if you leave 15 sevenths as your answer, your teacher is going to mark it wrong. Can you tell me why?
Because it's an improper fraction.
It's an improper fraction. And how would I fix an improper fraction, Zoe?
Okay.
You want to phone a friend?
Yeah.
All right, phone a friend. Shh. Phoenix.
You'd have to turn it into a whole number.
Not quite a whole number. Erica?
You have to divide the numerator by the denominator.
Awesome. So I need to change it either into a whole number or a mixed number, because a fraction is simply a division problem. This is saying 15 divided by 7. That's all this is saying. 15 divided by 7. So I have 15 divided by 7. And Alexis, how many times does 7 go into 15?
2.
2 times. Alexis, 2 times 7 is?
14.
14. Alexis, the difference of 15 and 14 is?
1.
1. So I have 2. Remainder 1. So that's all the information I need. Zen, how is this written as a mixed number?
2 and 1/14. 7.
2 and 1/7. My whole number is going to be this. My remainder is my numerator, and denominator stays the same. 2 and 1/7. 2 and 1/7. I'm just saying that's the answer. I'm just saying that. 2 and 1/7. I'm just saying that. Alright. The second one we're going to do here, we're going to do 3/2 plus 11/6. And we're going to ask Daniel, can I add those the way they're written, Daniel?
No.
Why not, Daniel?
They don't have the same denominator.
They don't have the same denominator. To show you how to find a common denominator, least common denominator, we take the two denominators and we'd multiply out until we find the first one that shows up in both rows, which will be 6. So our least common denominator is going to be 6. So I need to change these without changing the value so that they have a common denominator of 6. 11/6 is already over 6. So we're good with that. We need to multiply this by a fraction that equals 1. So I don't change the value anytime I multiply by 1. Nathan, what would I multiply by? 3. So I got to multiply by 3/3. Because any fraction that has the same numerator as denominator equals 1. Just like here I have 5/5, which is the same as 1. 4/4, same as 1. 3/3. All of these are the same as 1. Alright, so we're multiplying by 3/3. Nathan, what is my numerator? 9. 9. So now I have 9/6 plus 11/6. Sophia, what is 9/6 plus 11/6? Thank you. Oh, I need Eric, what kind of fraction is 26?
Improper.
Improper. And how do I fix that, Eric?
You gotta divide.
Good. 20 divided by 6 is what that says. 20 divided by 6. And Eric, how many times does 6 go into 20?
3.
3 times. And Eric, 3 times 6 is?
18.
18. And Eric, 20 subtract 18 is?
2.
2. So I have 3 remainder 2. So that equals 3 and 2/6. But wait! If you left that as the answer, that would be wrong. Aiden, can you tell me why?
Because there's a whole number in it?
No? No?
Oh,
Ashley?
you could simplify it.
I can simplify 2/6. The greatest common factor for 2 and 6 would be 2. And this would simplify down to 3 and 1/3. Because 2/6 is equivalent to 1/3. And the goal is to use as few pieces as possible. And 1 piece is less than 2 pieces, so that would be as few pieces of pie. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Wait, what? You just
That's what I said.
Wait,
Hey, what?
Wait, what?
Right? Right.
No.
All right, third problem. 5/8 subtract 1/7. 5/8 subtract 1/7. Phoenix, can I subtract those the way they're written?
No.
Why not?
Because they don't have the same denominator.
What would be the common denominator? Can you tell? You can always look at a multiplication chart. 8 and 7. Go down the line until you find the first number that's simple.
42? You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I do know it.
5, 6.
56. Oh,
56. Thank you for yelling out, Phoenix, from across the room.
Yeah, you're welcome. No problem.
She is a ventriloquist and can throw her voice across the room.
Wow.
All right, neither one of these are over 56, which means I need to change them. So without changing the value, which means I need to multiply by a fraction that equals 1. Tatum, what fraction that equals 1 should I use here? 7 over 7. And what would my numerator be?
It would be 35.
35. And Chase, what fraction should I use here? Seven, 8 over 8. Good. And my numerator would be? 8. And Tristan is no longer with us, God rest his soul. Silas,
Yeah.
what would I get when I did this math problem? 27 over 56. 27 over 56. Good. Got to pay attention to the signs. Signs everywhere there's signs. Okay? I need to see if I can simplify this, though. So I'm going to find the greatest common factor of 27 and 56. So I have to list the factor pairs for each one. 27, I have 1 and 27. 2 can't go into 27. 3 can, because 7 plus 2 is 9. And 9 is a multiple of 3. So 3 times 9. No 4, no 5, no 6, and we're good. 56. 1 times 56. 2 times 28. And 3, no, because 5 plus 6 is 11, and 11 is not a multiple of 3. 4, yes. 4 goes into 56. How many times? Bueller. 14. 5, no, because it doesn't end in a 0 or 5. 6, no, because it's not divisible by 3. 7, yes. 7 and 8. The greatest common factor is 1. If indeed the greatest common factor is 1, that fraction cannot, and I mean cannot, be simplified. It is already in lowest terms. So the answer to that one would be 2756. Boom, shakalaka, peace out, God bless, love you. Do something kind today. Subscribe now. Your life will be better because of it.